90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, unveils its most shocking villain yet. The 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way couple Statler Riley and Dempsey Wilson are sharing the second installment of their relationship, but Statler's not leaving the best impression on viewers. The first time the 90-Day Fiancé couple appeared in season 5, they had some awkwardness and insecurities to overcome. Dempsey lived and worked at a staycation business that had limited amenities. As a result, Statler had to get comfortable with a caveman-like living situation, like starting a fire to keep warm or digging a hole to poop outside. Once Statler felt relaxed, though, she resorted to her old ways and was ready to move headfirst to England to be with the love of her life, causing their relationship to accelerate quickly. Statler told Dempsey she loved her, and even though Dempsey thought it was too soon, they made plans to live out Dempsey's lifelong dream of traveling the world. Now it's season 6, and it's their second appearance. The couple started in their countries while they prepared for major changes. Dempsey sold her house and car. Statler packed up her apartment and took out a $20,000 loan. Together they bought a van and are ready to travel the world. Only Statler's struggling to adapt and is carving a bad name for herself in the franchise. Especially because of how she treats her partner Dempsey, Statler Riley has a negative mindset. When Statler first appeared in the series, she was a little closed-minded about Dempsey's living situation. Dempsey worked for a staycation business where shipping containers were turned into Airbnb-like rentals. However, the shipping containers weren't fully supplied with amenities. This meant some basic needs, like using the bathroom, needed to be done outside the rental. Dempsey loved her cold farm life, but Statler was used to Texas heat and working toilets. As a result, Statler was grumpy and complained about their circumstances. She was wildly uncomfortable, yet she still agreed to travel internationally with Dempsey in a caravan. Considering Statler's better understanding the second time around, and how excited she was to move in with her partner in season 5, both 90-Day Fiancé fans and Dempsey thought Statler would be excited about their newfound freedom. However, Statler seems grumpier than ever. While some aspects of the van and traveling abroad are beginning to appeal to her, she's still closed-minded about the entire trip. She's also upset that she'll be the main breadwinner, which is an issue she often brings up in her confessional. This adds to her discomfort on the trip and also makes her more irritable. Instead of embracing their journey, Statler would rather complain and worry about finances. As a result, the vicious circle continues because, as Dempsey tries to help Statler through uncomfortable emotions, Statler would rather shut her out and shut down. Overall, Statler's concerns are reasonable. If she loses her job or the van isn't sufficient for their trips, they could end up in a worse situation. However, her constant whining and nagging, despite being so excited previously, is beginning to wear down fans. And Dempsey the other way. Star Statler Riley is on constant fight mode. Being close-minded and fearful of a new challenge in life is understandable. Dempsey has lived this sort of traveling life since she was a child. She's used to traveling, living in a small van, managing the cold, and pooping outside. Therefore, it's easier for her to jump right into their plan without a struggle. Statler doesn't have the same experience, though, which likely contributes to her negative mindset. However, having a negative mindset is one thing, and being rude is a totally different issue. Since the Other Way star was overwhelmed and out of her comfort zone, she had been rude to Dempsey since the moment she arrived in England. The moment she walked off the plane, she was rude to Dempsey, didn't seem excited to see her partner after their long separation, and didn't make any attempt to kiss or embrace her. Then, once she saw the van, she complained about how small it was and that there was no bathroom. Every time Dempsey tried to improve the situation, whether by suggesting a toast or going on a nice boat ride, Statler was quick to turn her down, fire back a snarky response, or just be plain flat-out rude. In some instances, her attitude can be understandable, especially when going through a panic attack or discomfort. However, the way Statler spoke to Dempsey on the boat ride was appalling. Statler snapped at Dempsey when she tried to talk her through her discomfort. The Other Way star was very short-answered, expecting Dempsey to understand her point of view. Each time this happens, Dempsey is visibly upset and stressed. She was forced to keep pushing aside her excitement, which would likely build up to be a bigger issue between the two, the other way. Star Statler Riley has trust issues. Another issue giving Statler a bad name is the trust issues between the two. In truth, Statler appears the most insecure and has trust issues that seep into their relationship. Her trust issues also contribute to her wanting to move at a fast pace and falling in love quickly. Ironically, she's also the one with a history of cheating and jumping into relationships quickly. Meanwhile, Dempsey would rather take the relationship a little slower, especially since she's been cheated on in the past. Trust issues are generally normal and to be expected, especially when someone like Statler has a traumatic past. However, she keeps protecting these issues in their relationship. To make matters worse, after arriving in England, the Other Way star was convinced Dempsey was using her for money and thought she might be a scammer. Since Statler was the only one working and the van was in Dempsey's name, she was beginning to feel taken advantage of. Statler let her inner intrusive thoughts get the best of her. Dempsey was heartbroken when Statler confronted her. But what makes the situation more confusing is how gung-ho Statler was in their first appearance together. Statler was ready to move to England right away. But now that they were together and moving forward with their plans, it seemed like Statler was having second thoughts. In the end, no one is perfect. Statler does have some concerns that affect her mental, emotional, and physical state. The 90-Day Fiancé star has been honest about her issues and claimed to send Dempsey articles on how to help people manage panic attacks and how to interact with autistic people. This suggests that Statler is aware of her shortcomings and is doing her best to set boundaries so she can navigate the relationship healthily. However, she's still lacking some self-awareness, and she doesn't realize in the moment how her emotions or snarky attitude can affect Dempsey.